Hey guys, welcome back to Sabers Forever. I'm John, and today we're going to be going over the much anticipated Desert Wanderer Master Chassis by Goth 3D Design. This saber is made by KRSabers, and it is finished by Multiverse Props. It's truly a work of art, and it'll be the centerpiece of your collection, I promise you. So without further ado, why don't we just jump right in and I'll show you exactly what's going on. Alright, so finally the KRSabers Desert Wanderer with a Goth Master Chassis. Now, I did 8 of these, so I have to say just right off the bat, like, the fit of everything was really great. There was maybe one chassis that was kind of tight, but like, that's also better than being loose because it's going to be snug in there, but it all fits and everything goes in and out real nice and smooth, and all the sabers work really well, so there's really nothing to complain about. I mean, these sabers are stellar. They are not for dueling. They are really just showpieces. You can take them to the con. It's great because they have removable batteries and such, but yeah, basically you have, just like the Eco, this is your power and this is your auxiliary. I don't know if you can hear that, but you get great tactile sensation. Same as the, just the hilt overall still works the same. So you would remove your emitter and then dump your blade plug. And then put on your blade holder emitter. And then there's 3 screws, and Cal is generous enough to send his sabers with Allen wrenches, which is pretty amazing. So that's great. And then you can tighten all 3 set screws and you'll be on a roll. Just reverse the process to put the show emitter back on and it's ready for display. So this was weathered by Multiverse Props. He did an absolutely gorgeous job, as usual. Each one is damn near identical. It's hard to pick anything different off of them. He does a great job, so know that you're all getting a consistent product, just like Cal always delivers on. The access to the chassis is the same as always. You would just remove your pommel. I have the vented pommel cap on right now. Cal sends them as well with the display pommel without the venting. And what's really great is without doing anything, you can access the kill switch right here.
What have you become?
And you're all set. You can put this back on and you can go and use it, and nobody has to be the wiser that this is something truly amazing. But yeah, the chassis just pulls out real easy, and you immediately get this wow factor of just, oh, I had no idea. So there's an OLED screen. You have your stock NPXL V3 connector. You have 4 accent neopixels on either side, so there's a total of 8, and they are parallel up here together. You have your single accent neopixel right here with a door that is magnetically sealed. So this just, here, let's get a close-up of that. So you get this great feature here, and you can see the motor inside is it's actually right here, so it's all underneath the OLED screen. But this little piece right here rotates when the saber's on. You have your hatch here so that you can get to your battery, and it covers your, you can see the magnets right there. But it has your kill switch. You don't even have to take the hatch off. And then you have these great 10 accents down here at the bottom, which just, they mirror the top. So they both do this pulsing back and forth with the crystal, and then when you turn it on, this has you have your, sorry, I've finished the list of components. So you have your PCB with your auxiliary and your power right here. You have a 28mm bass speaker, and that was an 18650. And then, yeah, I mean, that's basically it. Your Proffi is right here, so this opens up. Here's your hatch for that. There's a magnet up top here. If there's ever a boot issue or anything, I mean, just reboot it immediately. Like if you turn it on and it sounds like the smooth swings are like really delicate, then just turn it off and on. I mean, there's a lot going on here, and there are a lot of metal floating components over wires and such, so just keep that in mind. Might need to give it some help sometimes. This one has been perfect, so this is Shane's. He was kind enough to let me hold on to this a little bit longer to do a demo video with. So thanks, Shane. And then, yeah, so you turn this on, it has gestures. The LEDs turn on and the motor starts turning. And while this is Shane's personal programming for the OLED, not all of them come with this animation. I can actually give an example later of a more standard programming, but these are programmable to look any way you like, and I'm sure you can hear the motor. But inside the Saber, it's not too terrible. Down, when it's laying flat on the desk, you can hear the motor really well, probably. You might experience that in a minute, like right now. When you're putting these into the Saber, it's just really important to align the switch actuators with the switches. And there is a track system, so you shouldn't be able to go in all the way if you turn it. Yeah, stops, so you can't go in. But you want to line up your switches with the switch actuators and just push it in. And if you feel any kind of resistance, I mean, you can test to make sure that you're getting good actuation, but I can already tell this went in nice and smooth. No problems with this one. None of them have had any issue. I don't know why I keep saying this one. I actually had to machine a little bit off of the bottom of the actuator for the auxiliary, just to make sure that nothing was going to go wrong when these go in and out. Anyways, it's so much louder when you put the pommel on. This is Ben by Kyberphonic right now. A lot of the fonts, actually all the fonts that come with your purchase of the kits, any of the Eco, the Eco CC, or the Master Chassis, they all come with 5 fonts from Kyberphonic that are Ben fonts throughout the decades, or eras, I guess you would say. This one has literally all of them. So it starts and always goes to Ben from Kenobi series, so you always have that as the default. And then there's the Phantom Menace and all the way through A New Hope, and I guess that would be the last time you would see a Saber. So yeah, the Saber is just absolutely stunning. I mean, the weathering on it, along with the Master Chassis. I spent a lot of time actually weathering the chassis itself because they come just clean. The plastic is black and the brass is shiny. And then I left the copper accent tubing alone. So that way it just gave a nice contrast. But everything turned out really amazing. I would like to say this is a combination of enamel, graphite, and acrylic on this, the plastic bits. The brass is weathered via chemicals, so there was a lot of buffing and just letting it sit in the chemical and weathering it and buffing it more and getting these great details that were left behind from the etching material. And then basically what I'm saying is this, after handling the chassis, you might want to wash your hands. Just because it's, you know, it's sealed and it's all on here, locked and loaded, nice and tight, all the good words. But yeah, essentially just, you know, you never know. Just wash your hands when you're done, because I've definitely gone and, I mean, I've worked on 8 of these. So I go and I rub my eyes because I'm tired. And yeah, then they start stinging. So definitely wash your hands when you're done. I'm going to wash mine after this video. But yeah, you just saw I turned off the Saber, the chassis, and put it back in, and now this is ready to just sit on the shelf. So, or on your belt, or whatever. I mean, it's the perfect Saber for going to a con. I've actually carried one around with me, so I hope you guys enjoyed this. Let's wrap this video up. Alright guys, that does it for this video. If you like what you see and you want to see more, Make sure to like and subscribe to see more awesome sabers just like this. Or maybe a few blasters in the near future. You might need to subscribe so you don't miss out. But yeah, if you're looking to get any of your personal sabers installed or have a project, please reach out at john@sabersforever.com, and I'd be more than happy to help you with any questions that you have. Make sure that you have all your T's crossed and your I's dotted, so you know what you're jumping into. But anyways, without running this video too long, how about I'll see you on the next one, and may the Force be with you.